to Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School for the Smoky Mountain Conference game between the visitors from Murphy and your Robbinsville Lady Knights. Introducing the starting lineups first for the visitors from Murphy. Leading off is the pitcher, number 10, Julia Dockery. Batting second and playing left field, number 3, Lena Lake. Batting third and catching, number 7, Riley Dockery. In the cleanup hole, the DH, number 23, Paisley Johnson. Batting fifth is third baseman, number 8, Aiden Smith. And the sixth hole is right fielder, number 5, Taryn Morrow. Batting seventh is the center fielder, number 22, Sanaya Wilson. Batting eighth is shortstop, number 2, Ruby Boham. Batting ninth is second baseman, number 6, Ainsley Hoxid. And the flanks at first base, number 55, Charlie McDaniel. Substitutes are number 01, Olivia Raxter, and number 15, Haley Mathis. Now introducing your 14-time and 5-time defending Smoky Mountain Conference champions, the Robbinsville Lady Knights softball team. Lead up, playing shortstop, a member of the long-hair clan from Sweetwater, number 2, Zoe Schuler. Batting second and playing second base, a member of the Wolf clan from Swain County, number 23, Surrey Lottie. Batting third and playing third base, a member of the Potawatomi tribe from Oklahoma, number 3, Memory Pratt. Batting fourth and pitching, a member of the Wild Potato clan from Indian Creek, Naomi Taylor. Batting fifth and catching from Carpenter Hollow, number 22, Liz Carpenter. Batting sixth and playing center field from the lower end of High Splendor, number 24, Kinsley Phillips. Batting seventh and playing left field from Lower Tuskegee, number 7, Claire Barlow. Batting eighth and the designated player from Lower Mountain Creek, number 12, Taylor Jackson. Batting ninth and playing right field from Long Creek, number 4, Anna Williams. Playing first base and the flex for today is also from Sweetwater, number 8, Ren Hooper. Reserves are from Massey Branch, number 5, Abby Adams. From Tooele, number 11, Delaney Bruns. From Old Sweetwater, number 15, Olivia Lewis. From Snowbird, a member of the Wolf clan, number 21, Aubrey Wachacha. And from the Mid-Cova Cherokee, a member of the Longhair clan, number 33, Vela Welch. These are your Robbinsville Lady Knights. Fans, so please rise, kindly remove all headwear as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and we welcome you to Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School. This is the Graham Star Sports Network, your exclusive home for Robbinsville athletics, and we are streaming it all season long and beyond. Fans, this is the home opener. Robbinsville finally home after 4 games on the road to start the regular season, and Kevin Hensley with you for this afternoon's telecast. It is a beautiful afternoon for softball here in Graham County. Found our new setup, and of course, when we try anything new, it never cooperates. So, we're going to do our very best to improvise, and we'll get things adjusted here on the fly. We were working right up until we went live trying to get things rolling, and so far the center field camera that we've got for this year is all we've got at the moment, so we apologize, and we ask you fans to please be patient with us as we get things rolling. Top of the first about to begin, and as we mentioned, it's Robbinsville Murphy, the Lady Bulldogs, in town after a 16-11 shootout on Tuesday at Conahita Park.
Off the top of the first inning for Murphy, the pitcher, Julia Dockery.
So pitcher Julia Dockery will be leading off here in the top of the first. Pitcher on the rubber today is Naomi Taylor. And the first pitch is in there. It is a strike, and we're underway. First pitch comes exactly at 4:30 p.m., and the game time temperature first pitch, a cool 68 degrees. About perfect weather this afternoon in Robbinsville. That one breaks in there and drops. Ball on a strike. Murphy actually didn't start playing until, well, this week. Their first game was Monday. They blew out Smoky Mountain 15-0. Ripped hard, and that will be a fair ball down the left field line. Dockery will stop at second. No, she's going to turn her jets on to third and get there safe and sound. It will be a double, and we'll give her a 2-bagger and an E7 to get to third. Lead off for Julia Dockery.
Dockery doubles to left field, goes to third on the error. Now batting the left fielder, Lena Late.
Lena Late is the 2-hole hitter today, left fielder for the Murphy Bulldogs. And, of course, Tuesday's game was Robbinsville Murphy 16-11. Murphy actually jumped ahead about 9-3 by the top of the third inning, and Robbinsville sawed their way back into it. Very definition of the old adage, it's never over till it's over. Pitch from Taylor, Late swung over it. Ball on a strike. And that one froze her, so I guess that was actually strike 3. And that'll
Now
be
batting the catcher, Riley Dockery.
First out. Looks like our camera out in center field got a little wonky. Sorry about that. Wind, I believe, got a hold of it. And Riley Dockery now at the plate. Julia Dockery is at third. Chopped down the left field line and foul. Head coach Billy Dockery rolls over and stops it dead in his tracks. And that one a little bit straighter, but still foul. Count hangs at 0-2. Robbinsville comes into this afternoon's game with a 3-1 mark on the year. The only loss came in extra innings at Inca on Friday. Third base, and Frapp can't handle it. It's going to roll down the left field line. Julia Dockery will score easily. And that'll score the first run of the game.
Dockery reaches on the air. Now batting the designated player, Paisley Johnson.
Still only one out here in the top of the first. The breaking ball, that dropped in there beautifully. Naomi Taylor, her second start of the year, got the nod last Friday at Inca. The Sugar Jets won that one 6-5 in 9 innings. That one golfed to first base, and that could be a double play, and it is. Good coverage, good quick movements. Ren Hooper with the pop-up catch. And sorry, Waddy there to double her up. The ultra-rare 3-4 double play will take care of things here in the top of the first, but Murphy strikes and error scores. Julia Dockery will go to the bottom half of the frame. It's 1-0 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Count is 1-1. Fly ball roped to right center, or left center, excuse me. I was going to hit off the fence. And Schuler will easily get to second base. How about a leadoff double for Zoe Schuler?
Brings to the plate, second baseman, Surrey Waddy.
And Waddy will step in now. And here's Waddy, the freshman, stepping in. Fly ball shallow left field, and it will drop. Schuler's going to stop. Quick play out there to hold the damage.
Waddy singles to left. Brings to the plate, the third baseman, Memory Frapp.
And here's Frapp. 2 on, and absolutely positively nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, good stop by Riley Dockery. Waddy will advance to second now. Both Lady Knights in scoring position. And if you're head coach Billy Knight, you want to make sure you get all the runs you can, as we proved Monday. No lead is safe. Up and in. Count is, I believe, 2-0. It is 3-0, excuse me. 3-0. Fly ball left field into foul territory. It will drop. Frapp just missed a 3-run bomb. And that one will be a passed ball. Schuler scores.
Schuler scores on the pass ball.
1-1 will knot it up here on Gramstar Sports. That one swung on again, deep left field in foul territory, and the tarp might have saved that one for Robbinsville. All right, fans, we're trying to get into a groove here, having to troubleshoot while watch the game at the same time. It's 1-1 here in the bottom of the first. Another one hit to left field. It will also go foul. Henry Frapp is known for lengthy at-bats, so it shouldn't be any kind of surprise. That one skips to the plate, ball 4, so she wins the battle. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first, and starting pitcher Naomi Taylor will walk up to the plate.
Now batting the pitcher, Naomi Taylor.
Runners at the corners, Surrey Waddy is at third, and Frapp at first. Frapp's going to take off and take second. 2 stolen bases here in the bottom of the first for Robbinsville. Lady Knights, in their victories this year, have already scored a combined 44 runs in 3 games. 49 runs altogether. They lost 6-5 at Inca, a 9-inning battle. Counts 1-1. Fly ball right field and snagged. Here comes Waddy. She's going to tag up and score. It's a sacrifice flyout for Taylor. 2-1 Lady Knights. And I'll bring up catcher Liz Carpenter to the plate.
Now batting the catcher, Liz Carpenter.
Carpenter up. Frapp at third. And only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Lady Knights leading 2-1 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Finally got everything up and running the way we wanted to. Go back to the outfield cam in just a moment. How about a fly ball deep left field? That's going to drop. Frapp could walk home if she wanted to, but she's going to jog instead. RBI double for Liz Carpenter.
Carpenter doubles home Frapp.
And it's now 3-1. That's getting hot for Robbinsville here in the bottom of the first.
Center fielder Kinsley Phillips.
And Kinsley Grace will step into the batter's box for the first time today. one of the two seniors for the Lady Knights. Big cut by Kinsley Phillips. Comes up empty, 0-1. That one in the dirt. Good stop. That one caught the zone inside and low. A crowd out here this afternoon. A beautiful Thursday evening in Graham County. Ball game got moved up a day with the looming threat of rain tomorrow. About 100% chance forecasted. Not much wiggle room for the weatherman if he's wrong. Phillips golfs it the other way. It goes to right field, and it will be reeled in. Throw comes home. Carpenter tags up. And I think we're going to have a courtesy runner for his catcher. Two sacrifices here in the
left fielder, Claire Barlow.
Bottom of the first. Still 3-1, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Roped hard, straight to third base. Throw to first is way off the mark. Adams barely checks in. She's able to score on the E5, and that will make it 4-1.
Barlow reaches on the air. Now batting the designated player, Taylor Jackson.
Last resort. Taylor with a big cut. Swings and misses 0-1. Jackson is the DH for Robbinsville. Designated player is the technical term in softball. He's batting for first baseman Ren Hooper. Upstairs. Robbinsville 14 times has set atop the Smoky Mountain Conference standings at the end of the season. They've won the last 5 in a row. Jackson chops it foul. And I believe it's a ball and 2 strikes. It is 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one skips to the plate. Slipped out of Julia Dockery's hand. All 3. Count runs full on Taylor Jackson. Swung on and missed, and that will bring an end to the inning. But Murphy scores 1, and in response, Robbinsville plates 4. We'll go to the second. It's 4-1. Lady Knights here on the Graham Star Sports Network. And welcome back, fans, here on GrahamStarSports.com. It's 4-1 in favor of the Lady Knights here on the Graham Star Sports Network. This is our third softball telecast of the season, our first one at home, because this is Robbinsville's first home game. And Aiden Smith for the Murphy Bulldogs is at the plate. That one drops in. Count goes to 1-1. Smith will be followed by Taryn Morrow and Sanaya Wilson, 5, 6, 7 holes for the Lady Bulldogs here in the top of the second. Swung on and missed. Boy, she took a lot off on that one, and Smith was swinging about 2 minutes before he got there. Count goes to 2-2. And that one chopped to second base, throw to first. In time, quick 4-3 putout. And one away here in the top of the second.
Now batting for Murphy, the right fielder, Taryn Morrow.
First pitch tomorrow, fouled straight back. And it will splish splash into Mountain Creek back here behind us here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Rounder to third, throw to first. Is going to be in time, so 2 quick groundouts for Murphy. Darren Morrow will step up.
Now batting the center fielder,
Sanaya
Wilson.
First pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. They're looking sharp here so far in the early going. Strikeout under a belt. Does have an earned run. That one drops in as well. But he got away from Liz Carpenter. 1-1 the count. On 1, and Wilson turned on it way too early. Goes down the third baseline, foul. Swung on and missed, and that is a quick top of the second. Second strikeout of the game for Naomi Taylor. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Robbinsville 4, Murphy 1. Bottom of the second, we welcome you back, fans, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. First pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Swung on and missed. Good cut by Williams. Push came up empty. And as always, fans, we appreciate all of you being with us, wherever you may be tuned in here on the Gramstar Sports Network. And the pitch popped up and snagged immediately over at first base. Short pop out send us back to the top of the lineup card, and
Now
Zoe Schuler.
Stop. Zoe Schuler.
Schuler steps in, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Schuler awaits it to drop. Finally does. 0-1. Up and in. Schuler jumps out of the way of that. 2-0. Overcast here in Robbinsville today, but a nice temperature. Misses away. It's 3-0. As we mentioned, good crowd on hand. Wrapped around the fence. Schuler showed bunt. Took that one. 3 balls and a strike. And low, ball 4. So Schuler walks with 1 out here in the bottom of the second, and Surrey Waddy will be the batter.
Now batting the second baseman, Surrey Waddy.
And that was going to get away. So Schuler will get in there easy peasy. Foul pitch. Fans are still tuning in. We appreciate you being with us this afternoon here on GramstarSports.com. This is Robbinsville Murphy softball here on this Thursday afternoon. Count is 1-1. Upstairs, that's going to get away from Dockery. And Schuler will go to third.
Schuler moves to third on the wild pitch.
Their wild pitches will send a dangerous base runner just one bag away. Popped up a mile high. And ball is dropped over at the first base bag. Scoring is Schuler. Waddy will pop in at second.
Waddy reaches on the air.
And that will bring up Emery Frapp. Billy Dockery trying to argue that the ball was foul, but they touched the ball, so that made it live.
Now batting the third baseman, Emery Frapp.
And that makes it 5-1 here on GramstarSports.com. 2 wild pitches and an error are costly. Emery Frapp at the plate. Frapp hits a hard drive to deep center field. And it is out of here.
With her second home run of the season.
Second home run of the year for Emery Frapp.
Now batting the pitcher, Naomi Taylor.
And that clears the paths. Robbinsville up 7-1. Dockery tried her darndest to frame it for her sister and couldn't get the call. Still only one out here in the bottom of the second. That one up and in, but called a strike. 1-1 count. Chopped hard, and it'll trickle into left field. Raked up, and the throw to second will be in plenty of time to cut off Taylor at first. So it looks like Delaney Brooms is going to run.
For Taylor, number 11, Delaney Brooms.
And Carpenter will come up now with Brooms at second base. And we may have a pause here. Get what Billy Dockery is trying to come up with here. Maybe making a double switch. Dockery is just getting tattooed out here on the rubber. She's lasted 1 1/3. Already given up 7 runs. And we will have a double switch. Dockery will go to third. And into the game is Paisley Johnson.
Pitching for Murphy, number 23, Paisley Johnson.
So while Miss Johnson is warming up, we will step aside for just a moment. Stay with us, fans, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. All right, we finally got Miss Johnson all warmed up and ready to go here in the bottom of the second. In relief, Julia Dockery lasts 1 1/3, 7 runs, and a quick snag at shortstop by Ruby Boham. And 1 pitch and 1 out. Carpenter goes down. Kinsley Phillips comes up to the plate. Delaney Brooms, courtesy running for Naomi Taylor, is at first base. Throw to second. And she will get in there safe and sound. So Brooms takes second base. Billy Knight was wanting to slide there. Didn't get it, obviously. Upstairs, Phillips had that one about chin level. Laid off. Fly ball right field. And it will drop. Throw comes in. Phillips at second. And she doubles home.
Phillips doubles in.
Delaney Brooms
for the 8th run.
So the RBI streak continues for Kinsley Phillips.
The left fielder, Claire Barlow.
And Barlow will step into the batter's box now here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Fly ball hit to center field. And it will get snagged. And that will do it. But the Lady Knights tack on 4 more here in the bottom of the inning, including a 2-run dinger from Memory Frapp and a double from Kinsley Phillips, all driving in RBIs. Fans, let's go to the top of the third. Robbinsville in full control. It's 8-1 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone, here on GramstarSports.com. Top of the third coming your way here from Judy Nichols Memorial Field on the campus of Robbinsville High School. First pitch is grounded straight to Memory Frapp. Throw to first. In time, one pitch, one out. Bohem sits down as quickly as she got up there here in the top of the third.
Now batting the second baseman, Ainsley Hogsett.
Ainsley Hogsett is batting now. She is the 9-hole hitter for Murphy. Flex today is Charlie McDaniel. She's at first base. And that one in there, 0-1. Well, at this point, Tuesday, fans, Robbinsville was down 9-3. And today they're up 8-1. So, like the shift from 2 days ago, that one roped straight at Surrey Waddy. And she gets it. Quick line out. And 2 quick outs. Taylor working efficiently. Dockery up. As we go back to the top of the lineup card here on GramstarSports.com. And that one catches the zone. 0-1. One hits the ground. 21 the count. That one skips onto the ground too. 2-1 the count. That one in the zone. 2-2. Two outs here in the top of the third. Robbinsville in full control right now, 8-1. And the 2-2. Smack to Memory Frapp. Throw to first. In time. And that will do it. Another 1-2-3 inning for Murphy as Robbinsville's erased 6 in a row here on the Gramstar Sports Network. It's still 8-1. Lady Knights, you're watching the Gramstar Sports Network. Back with you, fans, live from Robbinsville, bottom of the third. It's 8-1 Lady Knights, and leading off is Taylor Jackson for the Lady Knights. She swings and misses. 0-1 is the count. Her last at bat, she struck out in the bottom of the first, which ended a 4-run frame for Robbinsville. They tacked on 4 more in the second. Fly ball hit to shallow. Shortstop, Ruby Bohem will reel it in, and that will be the first out. Well, good contact made.
Now batting the right fielder, Anna Williams.
Anna Williams to the plate now. Well, we're just surrounded by Lady Knights alumni today. Back here behind us, Ivy Odom, Patience Frapp, Ainsley Fink all chilling with us this afternoon. Over in the stands, I see Hallie Anderson. Half of the starting lineup from last year's here, actually, just about it. Always good to see these wonderful, wonderful young women with us. A lot of fun to cover them over the years, and now they're on to their next level. All 4 enrolled in college. And even if a couple of them are going to Tennessee, it's okay, I guess. Avi's going to Western. We'll take that. Williams at the plate. 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. Chopped back to the pitcher. Throw to first. McDaniel can't reel it in. Holy cow. Boy, what a snafu over at first base.
Williams reaches on the air.
And Williams reaches. All McDaniel had to do was close the glove.
The shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
Looked a little timid to do so. But that opens up the inning for Zoe Schuler. 1 out. And another error has another runner on base for Robbinsville. Three errors in the ball game. Looks like Williams got into second safe and sound. Williams got some speed. Freshman for Robbinsville. Sheeler at the plate, a junior. She swings and misses at Johnson's offering. And the count goes to 1-1. Paisley Johnson delivers. Fly ball hit to right field and caught. And that will be the second out. Surrey Waddy will step up.
Now batting the second baseman, Surrey Waddy.
Well, Schuler had doubled and walked to that point, so she is 1 for 2 today. Waddy up to the plate. She reached on an error in the bottom of the second and brought home Schuler. In the bottom of the first, she singled. That's kind of got us to where we are. Ali Dockery trying to paint that one on the outside corner. Really framed it nicely, but did not get the call. 2-1. Give me 2-0 on Surrey Waddy. That one foul to the net. Here to our right. There's the strike. 2-1. That one right down the pipeline. Got the call. 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the third. Robbinsville by far and away ahead of the Bulldogs at the moment. Strike 3 called on Waddy, and woohoo, boy, that'll do it. Fans will go to the fourth. Robbinsville strands one. It is still 8-1 Lady Knights here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Well, welcome back, fans. It is the top of the fourth here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Kevin Hensley with you this afternoon from Robbinsville High School. We're playing at Judy Nichols Memorial Field, and the Lady Knights are up 8-1 over the visitors from Cherokee County, the Murphy Bulldogs. Naomi Taylor back out to begin her 4th inning of work. First pitch right back where it came from. Throw to first will be, well, technically in time, but she'll still reach.
Infield single. To the plate, the catcher, Riley Goffman.
So nobody out and a runner on for Riley Dockery. Machacha could not get there. How about a snap throw back? And they got her, I believe. Nice work. How about that double play?
Dockery lines into the double play. 5-3.
And that'll erase the boo-boo over at first. Here's Johnson.
Race to the plate. The pitcher, Paisley Johnson.
Started the game as the DP and has now switched into the circle. That's 2 double plays today for Robbinsville. Low and away, ball 1. And that one gets by Carpenter. 2-0 count now on Paisley Johnson. And it continues. Aiden Smith is due up next for the Bulldogs. Coming. Chase the high one. 2 balls and a strike. Chase one low and away. 2-2 the count. I've been joined by half the middle school softball team. 1-0 for the season. Hashtag undefeated forever. Uncrowned champs. Up and away. Count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. They walloped Murphy here on Monday 16-0 in 3 innings. Daphne Barlow did not have a hit in the game, but she did get hit. So there's that. And they lost Johnson. She'll jog to first.
Now batting the third baseman, Aiden Smith.
Smith will bat now. 2 outs. She's supposed to be at third. That's what's on the lineup card. Oh, that's right. I don't know where she went. Get Miss Smith's position figured out. She was at third base to start the game, but when the pitching change happened, not sure where she ended up. We thought we had it marked down, but we do not. My apologies to all the Murphy fans watching. Trying to keep track of things. Now it's 2-1 on Aiden Smith. Fly ball right field. And it gets over the head of Anna Williams. It'll go all the way to the fence. She'll reel it in. Johnson stops at third. Double for Aiden Smith.
Right.
Puts 2 on the base path.
Brings to the plate the right fielder, Taryn Morrow.
And Morrow will now bat. So 2 on now. The Bulldogs are still being tactful here in the top of the 4th, battling away despite the 7-run deficit. First pitch grounded to Frapp, and it eats her up. She can't handle it. Johnson scores. Here comes the throw home, and Schuler just eats it.
Morrow singles in 2 runs.
I'm going to credit her with a hit. That cuts to 8-3 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. We're in the top of the 4th. But the plate is Sanaya Wilson. First pitch she sees is upstairs. 0-1.
Now batting the center fielder, Sanaya Wilson.
That one skips into the dirt. Morrow thought about going, changed her tune. She'll jog back to the bag. Swung on and missed. Big cut by Wilson. She would have sent that one back to Murphy if she'd have made a connection there. Instead, she came up empty. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ruby Boham will bat next if the Bulldogs can keep it going. Backed on 2 more here in the top of the 4th. Grounder to Frapp. Throw to Wachachas in time, and that will do it, but the Bulldogs battle away, and they claw it to back within 5. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 8-3 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Stay with us, fans. Back live from Robbinsville High School. It's 8-3 here in the bottom of the 4th as we welcome you back, fans, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. That one right down Peachtree. Batter to plate, Memory Frapp leading off for the Lady Knights. Low. Now goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped. And that could be trouble. Frapp can fly, but they'll get her over at the bag. 1 out. See the fans gathered around behind home plate as Naomi Taylor steps in. Nobody on, and 1 out. One just misses up and away, ball 1. Still a wonderfully nice evening. How was practice today? Swung on and missed. 1-1. You guys have practice at P&J? Robbinsville Middle School plays again on Monday, right? Swain County. Tuesday against Swain County. That's here at home if you guys want to come check out the middle school baseball and softball programs. And something's going on with catcher Riley Dockery. She's had to walk off for a second. She might have had a little bit of a stinger in her hand after that last ball was caught. Gritty young lady. Make sure she's okay. I believe she's good to go. I might have wanted some. Looks like Miss Dockery's okay. Onward we go. Fly ball shallow. Right field and reeled in nicely. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Liz Carpenter.
Now batting the catcher, Liz Carpenter.
You still keep bumping my chair. Remember, if you watch middle school, it's the only place you can see superstar athlete Daphne Barlow from the deepest, darkest parts of Lower Tuskegee. I can. Carolina Cardinal over here. Ellen catches the zone as well. And this may be the first 1-2-3 inning for Murphy here today. We'll see how this turns out on this pitch to Carpenter. Low and away. That makes the count a ball and 2 strikes. Keep track at home. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Montana Buchanan is manning our outfield camera today, doing an amazing job with the resources she's got. Unfortunately, we had some issues with the camera before we went live. Ball fouled off and out of play. Back over to the middle of the field goes Miss Buchanan and the camera. Appreciate everything she's done for us here at Gramstar Sports this year. 1-2 is the count. Carpenter reels it into foul territory. Good catch by Julia Dockery will end the bottom of the 4th. Let's go to the 5th, fans. Robbinsville still leads Murphy 8-3 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Top of the 5th, live from Robbinsville High School. It's 8-3 in favor of the Lady Knights. Robbinsville 3-1 this season. The Murphy Bulldogs 1-1. Ruby Bame is the leadoff batter. First thing she does is bunt the ball. We'll just stay with this camera. How about that throw by Schuler? But Bame beats it out. Good hustle by Schuler. Did all she could to get the ball there in time. Comes up empty.
With an infield single. Now batting the second baseman, Ainsley Hodgson.
And Ainsley Hodgson will step in. Low, ball 1. Up and in. Hodgson saw our life flash for her eyes. She got out of the way in time, though. Ivy Page is a rose among the thorns. That's what she is back here. You said it. Ball and 2 strikes now. Off the zone, and Hodgson is a little disgusted with the way this call is going. Now it's 2-2, my mistake. Nobody out. Here in the top of the 5th, Ruby Boam butted her way aboard to begin the inning. 2-2 is smacked to Schuler, and they're just going to eat the ball. Fielder's choice 6-4 will get the lead runner. And top of the lineup card on tap, Julia Dockery.
Hodgson reaches on the fielder's choice. Brings to the plate, third baseman Julia Dockery.
Good breaking ball delivered by Taylor, 0-1. That one gets away from Carpenter. Hodgson will go to second. What a pass ball. Swung on and missed. Boy, Dockery was 40 feet out in front of that pitch, unfortunately. Taylor gets her sign. Here's the pitch. Fly ball hit to right field. Anna Williams reels it in. That is the second out of the inning, but it's going to be a sacrifice. Tagging up And advancing to third is Ainsley Hoxid.
Now batting the left fielder, Lena Lake.
Upstairs. Ball one. Sun peeks back out for the first time in a while here in Graham County this afternoon. Stopped by Liz Carpenter. That probably saved a run. In the dirt, good stop by Carpenter. Fly ball center field. Kinsley Phillips lets it drop in front of her. And that was a loop. Scores a run. And that cuts it to 8-4.
Now batting the catcher, Riley Dockery.
Lape is at first base. 2 outs. Roped hard, and it's in the outfield. She can run for days. Lope around third. They are going to send her. Dockery is going to go to third, and she is safe under the tag. It is an RBI double for Riley Dockery. And an E2 gets to the third.
Now brings to the plate the pitcher, Paisley Johnson.
Paisley Johnson now up. Murphy continues to battle back. Olivia Raxter is the courtesy runner now. Here's Waddy fielding the ball that Johnson just grounded out. And that will do it. But Murphy strikes for 2 more, and they edge ever closer. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 8-5 here on the Graham Star Sports Network.
Top of the field, 2 runs.
Welcome back, everyone, to Robbinsville. It is 8-5 as the Bulldogs continue to battle back here in the home half of the 5th. First pitch to Kinsley Phillips is up and in. Ball 1. Swing and a miss by Kinsley Grace. Just a high one. Now 21. Right on the outside corner. Did not get the call. Pitch swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Kinsley Phillips. Upstairs, Phillips laid off. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering low. Ball 4.
Now batting the left fielder, Claire Barlow.
So Phillips on. She's got some speed. Claire Barlow will step in. Upstairs. Ball 1. Popped up foul. Roped hard. Dockery fields it, guns it across, and it's dropped by McDaniel. She's having a rough afternoon over at first base. Good effort by Dockery to bat it down. Barlow reaches. See what they're going to score it as.
Barlow reaches on the infield single.
On
To the
infield
plate,
single.
Designated player, Taylor.
Delaney Brooms is in the game now for Taylor Jackson.
For Jackson, number 11, Delaney Brooms.
Our outfield camera has passed away on us. We're going to have to resurrect it. Sorry about that. Barlow slides into second, even though there was nobody contesting her. Well, that's a Barlow maneuver if I've ever seen one. My goodness. Unnecessary slides for 200, Alex. But I got 2 in scoring position now. Kinsley Phillips patiently waits at third. Drops in. Delaney Brooms has worked it to a 1-1 count. Chopped foul. She got a piece of it. Keeps it alive. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Broom strikes out. And that will bring Anna Williams to the plate.
Now batting the right fielder, Anna Williams.
One misses. Ball 1. Run attempt goes awry. 1-1 the count on Anna Williams. Barlow at second. Kinsley Phillips at third. Fly ball, right center field. She can go for days. Williams loped it. Phillips jogs home. Barlow sprints home. Williams is going to third, and she's got it, baby. How about that? A 2-run triple for Anna Williams here in the bottom of the fifth. 10-5, Robbinsville.
In 2 runs.
Showing off them wheels.
Race to the plate, shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
Zoe Schuler now up to the plate. Williams at third. Fouled off 0-1. Well, that woke the dugout up. Robbinsville now leading 10-5 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Nelson is still inside the circle. Catches the inside part of the plate, but he calls it anyhow. 0-2 count on Zoe Schuler. Fly ball roped to right field and out of here. Zoe Schuler just raked a 2-run dinger over the short porch in right field, and that'll make it 12-5 here on the Gramstar Sports Network.
Schuler's 2-run homer is her second of the year.
That is her second long ball of the season. And the Lady Knights have expanded back out to a 7-run lead, just like that. Waddy is in the batter's box. Still just 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Lady Knights have opened this one back up. 12-5 your score. Foul straight back to the net. Shook you all night long here on GramstarSports.com. Fly ball right field, and it drops. 3 straight hits for the Lady Knights. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. So a member of the Potawatomi tribe from Oklahoma. Memory Frapp will step up to the plate. Junior ace for the Lady Knights. She pitched Tuesday, had a little bit of a shaky outing against Murphy. Today she's at third base for the Lady Knights. Waddy thought about going to second, but changed her tune pretty quick. And that one is in there, 1-1. Fly ball fouled down the right field line, and it will trickle up to the fence. Hey, Murphy cut it to a 3-run deficit. They should be applauded for that. They were down 8-1. The Bulldogs scored 4. And Robbinsville has put those 4 right back here in the bottom of the fifth. Chopped right back where it came from. Throw to first. McDaniel's got it. And that'll get the shore out. Sacrifice 1-3.
Now batting the pitcher, Naomi Taylor.
Taylor up. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Waddy at second. Fly ball hit to center field. Sanaya Wilson and Miss Morrow out there to field it. And Morrow gets it. And that will do it here in the bottom of the 5th. But Robbinsville strikes back and gets all 4 runs they've lost right back on their side. A 2-run triple by Anna Williams is followed by a 2-run homer by Zoe Schuler. We'll go to the 6th. 12-5. Lady Knights. Stay with us, fans, here on GramstarSports.com. Welcome back, fans. Top of the 6th is 12-5 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. First pitch to Carpenter is going to get away from her. The batter is Aiden Smith for Murphy as the 5, 6, 7 spots due up for the Bulldogs. Fly ball shallowly hit. Boy, that's going to drop. Boy, good job by Waddy to even get a beat on it, much less play it and get the put out.
Now batting the right fielder, Taryn Morrow.
And here's Terry Morrow. Close play over at first. Some of our grandstand umpires disagree, but call stands. Oh, 1. Drops in there. Woo-hoo-wee. 1-1 is the count. Fly ball, left field, and it is caught by Claire Barlow. What a dive by Barlow. Holy tamale. That's the way to get that one out.
The center fielder, Sanaya Wilson.
Now who's a superstar athlete? That was a good catch. 2 outs. Effie Barlow plays, I think, 17 sports for Robbinsville Middle School. If we had soccer, you'd play that too. 1-0 count on Sanaya Wilson here in the top of the 6th. Bunt attempt. And it'll get fielded. Nicely done. Throw to first in time. 1, 2, 3, top of the 6th for the Lady Knights. We'll go to the home half of the inning. 12-5 Robbinsville here on the Gramstar Sports Network.
Murphy at the top of the 6th.
All right, fans, we're back in live from Robbinsville High School, bottom of the 6th. Coming your way. First pitch popped up into foul territory. Julia Dockery gets a good beat on it. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting the center fielder, Kinsley Phillips.
And Phillips up. 12-5 Lady Knights here on GramstarSports.com. Appreciate you guys being with us. Right in there, 0-1. Swung on and missed. And the count's 0-2. Right on the outside corner. One ball and two strikes on Kinsley Phillips. Beautiful evening here at the high school. Fly ball right field. Morrow will reel it in. 2 outs.
Pitch hitting for Barlow, number 15, Olivia Lewis.
Olivia Lewis is out of the dugout. That brings the fans to their feet. All 2 of them that cheered. Very tickled to see Miss Lewis in the game. Told her yesterday she'd be playing. She just didn't believe me. Not that I had any inside knowledge. Taylor Welch is in the on-deck circle if the inning continues. And the first pitch is in there, 0-1. Lewis had an at-bat at Smoky Mountain in the season opener. Ultimately struck out. Here's the 0-1 upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one catches the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lewis is going to have to offer something here at some point, or she'll be done. One and two, fouled off. Lewis got a piece of it, and she'll stay alive as a result. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, with the Murphy Bulldogs almost down to their final 3 outs. Fouled off again. Bigger piece cut that time. Outs 1 and 2 on sophomore Olivia Lewis. Here's the pitch. Low and away, and she laid off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Outside, ball 3. Lewis has worked the count full here on the Gramstar Sports Network. While we got a moment, we do want to thank our season-long sponsor, Blevins Electric and Blevins Insurance, located off Rodney or Bypass. You see them on the bottom left corner of your screen. Lewis chops it foul, and she stays alive. Also, fans, our sponsors this year have been Lovin Equipment and Sales, Coy, Adams Timber Company, and Computer Resolution. They've all helped make these telecasts possible here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Low, ball 4. Lewis will go to first. And it may be the most exciting walk of all time as she jogs down the first base bag. Taylor Welch will get a chance to swing the bat now. 2 outs and Lewis on first.
Pitch hitting in the DP slot, number 33, Fela Welch.
Steps in here. Sans knee brace. Bold move by Miss Welch. First pitch she takes, 0-1. Welch is the other Robbinsville senior. We mentioned there was two earlier. Kinsley Phillips is the only one who's played today. Welch is still trying to battle back from knee problems. Welch swings and misses. Snap throw to first. Lewis is back. Good idea by Riley Dockery. But Lewis got back safe and sound. Oh, 2 count on Fela Welch. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. It's down. Here comes the throw. Lewis at third. Welch at first. They've got him at the corners with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. So with 2 outs, a walk and a single, and Robbinsville is trying to tack on more insurance. Abby Adams has grabbed a bat and will bat next.
Pitch hitting in the 9 hole for Anna Williams is number 5, Abby Adams.
A Squared is going to step into the batter's box here on GramStarSports.com. I'm not sure about our streaming schedule next week, fans. We'll get game updates out as soon as we can. We know that our friends at the Maroon Devils Network on YouTube will handle streaming duties when Robbinsville visits on Tuesday. Ren Hooper is going to run for Fela Welch.
At first base, Ren Hooper.
As much as we all probably wanted to see Welch steal a base, probably not the best idea. Let's see her tear up the knee. It is repaired, but still a little tender, if you'll have it. Here in the bottom of the 6th now, Abby Adams bats. Here's the first offering, upstairs and in. Ball 1. Zoe Schuler would bat next if the inning continues. Another Carolina Cardinal, as a matter of fact. University of Tennessee commit. Had 2-run homer to right center field earlier. Just probably gave you a pretty good idea why the Lady Vols cannot wait for her to make the trip across 129 and join them in a couple of years. 1-1 count on Abby Adams. Here's the pitch. Swung on, he missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. Adams takes strike 3 all the way. And that will sadly do it. Robbinsville strands 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. Last chance for Murphy. It's 12-5 Black Knights here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Last chance for the Bulldogs. Top of the 7th. 12-5 Robbinsville. Naomi Taylor looking to finish out a complete game performance today here in the 2nd Smoky Mountain Conference matchup of the year. A victory would put Robbinsville up to 4-1 for the year if the score holds. Swung on and missed. Carpenter almost lost his stance. Fine to play. Nice save. 1-1 count. Swung on and missed. Boy, Bowen is struggling to adjust to those speeds. And it's showing. Hey, if it's working, keep pounding away, right? One, 2. Inside and low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roped down the right field line and foul. Alicia Floyd didn't even budge down at first base. Not her first time seeing one careen that way. Hiawassee Dam graduate. Now an assistant coach for Murphy. And the pitch. Check swing. Called strike 3. Bohm will sit down in frustration. 1 out. Here's Ainsley Hogshead.
Now batting the second baseman, Ainsley Hogshead.
Hogshead up, and Julia Dockery is in the on-deck circle. As truly Murphy's last chance if everything keeps going the way it is right now. 12-5 Robbinsville. Right back where it came from. And it gets through for a hit. Hensley Phillips fields it in center field. And gets it back in. So a 1-out hit. And Murphy's in business here in the 7th.
Now batting the third baseman, Julia Dockery.
Dockery up now. Starting pitcher for the day. Bye, guys. Lady Knights have decided to depart. All except a few of them. Fly ball center field. Kinsley Phillips will reel it in. Good job by Kinsley Grace. Out in center field. 2 outs. Lena Late.
Now batting the left fielder, Lena Late.
Now becomes the last hope and prayer here this evening. Well, they've pulled them way in. Outfield's playing about 3 steps away from the infield. Way up. So if Lape gets a hold of one, that is trouble for Robbinsville. Here in the top of the 7th, Riley Dockery's in the on-deck circle if the inning should continue. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2 on Lena Lape. Ainsley Hogshead at first base. Here's the 0-2. Lape tapers it foul, and it hits the net. Game still goes. Here on this Thursday evening in Graham County. Fans, very soon we hope to release the games that we telecast this year for Robbinsville basketball on our YouTube page. You can check it out. Click that subscribe button, and you'll be notified anytime we upload a video to our massive archive. Low and away. And that's ball 1. 1-2's the count. New edition of the Graham Star is out on newsstands right now, folks. Don't miss your chance to pick up a copy. We have a report on the helicopter crash in Macon County. Special feature on an 18-year multiple sclerosis battle. And a local STEM teacher receives a $175,000 grant. Swung on and missed. All right, sports fans, that is your ball game. The Robbinsville Lady Knights get the W this evening. Final score 12-5. It was 2 home runs today for the Lady Knights. Memory Frapp and Zoe Schuler go yard. A triple for Anna Williams, also a highlight of the afternoon. And Naomi Taylor finishes out a complete game performance for the Lady Knights. We appreciate Montana Buchanan out in center field. We're on her shot right now as we're going to wrap this one up here this afternoon in Graham County. For all of us here in Robbinsville, including the Frapp family, got to give them a shout out. I know Sarah was watching. She tuned in earlier. Appreciate her being with us. Appreciate all of you joining us. We'll be back with you next week, fans. For Montana, I'm Kevin. Have a good rest of your weekend.